Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
William, hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, we're back to our special back-to-back Donbrothers review weekend, right? Because remember, we're uploading 2 episodes this week, and it's not because we skipped a recording last week. It's that we have to play catch-up and record these episodes back-to-back, and then release them back-to-back, just so we can get back on schedule or anything, right?
Nothing like that. There weren't scheduling issues or anything at all. Don't worry.
It's like it's not like one of us had a mental breakdown within the last 2 weeks of some sort.
Why is this a narrative? We can go with another narrative.
What do you mean? What narrative?
Well,
I never said this was a narrative. I'm just saying hypothetical situation. Right?
Okay, yeah, sure, but it sounds like you're implying something. Also, oh my God,
I don't know what you would mean, William, because I never have a mental breakdown. All right?
Okay.
Because I learned the secret of mental breakdowns. Right?
There's a secret. Oh, please do that.
That's right. Don't have one.
Gee, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, right? If you have a mental breakdown, just say stop. That's it.
Stop. Just like, oh
yeah,
shit.
Just stop.
Look, legally, the mental breakdown has to back off. Okay.
That's right. Look, I can't have a mental breakdown if I don't consent to a mental breakdown, all right?
Oh God, look, man, you just solved it. Now we don't need.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, this is why I should be a therapist, right?
Oh my God, you see now. We don't have to put any money into any mental health facilities or into any mental health care now. All we have to do is just say stop it, and then it'll
That's
go
right.
away.
Now give me $100 for this. Right? That's how much therapists charge, right?
I mean, they certainly charge more than that. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh really?
Look,
okay. Yeah. Give me $250 for this session. Right?
Wow, that's a low ballpark. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, is it? Boy, hey, look, see, unlike people who have mental breakdown, I never have one, so I don't know the price of a therapist, okay? Because I don't need one, because it turns out the best therapist is yourself, right?
Oh, damn. Who would've fucking thought,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's, right? Like, why would I pay for someone to tell me to stop having a mental breakdown when I can just stop having a mental breakdown?
You could just look yourself in the mirror and then contemplate all your thoughts alone in the dark and then say, no, stop. And then you're like, oh, there it goes.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb. Yeah, I would never do it. I would never recommend that.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Hey, we're back. Yeah, there's no segment. I wasn't sure how to...
I was trying to figure it out too, but we're not getting out of this one. We're not.
We're not. There's no way we can escape that stupid bit. Alright?
Oh my God. Oh, well,
hey, look, William. It's our weekly unnamed podcast series about Avataro Sentai Donbrothers, a weekly discussion series where I, Austin, a person who's going to apply to be a therapist on BetterHelp.com.
Oh, God.
Everybody, my friend Will, that's you, Will, a person who I hope I get assigned to help on BetterHelp.com.
As we discuss the latest for it, yeah.
As we discuss the latest Super Sentai series, Avataro Sentai Donbrothers. Hey, this is episode 17, Light and Tsubasa. Alright?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we're here witnessing the mental breakdown of someone who's about to jump off a fucking roof.
Oh no! Can we start by how this is probably so a lot of people complain about Donbrothers CGI, especially for Kiji brother and Inu brother, right?
Oh yeah,
But can we talk about the CG when they had Natsume fall into the black hole?
That
was like the worst. Oh, that was so fucking bad.
Oh
She was like, no, they weren't. It's like they didn't have film enough of the actress emoting or reacting to it's like having yours. Oh yeah, pretend you're getting sucked into a start waving your arms around or yelling or something. They literally just took the still image and they just moved it.
Yeah, it's like
so fucking bad.
Like it's so weird.
So fucking bad.
They fucking did it better back in the day with fucking Jetman. It kind of screams similar vibes.
No, they did it fucking better with Kamen Rider Saber, if anything.
Oh yeah, because it looks so much better with that because it can actually pass for it because it looks like someone's actually getting sucked into a vortex.
Yeah,
and here it's just
like they had a 6-year-old girl on set and reacted better than this fucking. And this is so fucking hilarious, man.
I'm like the direction is so bad. Like what happened?
No idea. I was like, did they not film enough of this scene? It's just so
it
funny
felt like
watching.
They just had to rush one take and then just made it work somehow. Like this is what they had to do.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that scene of her falling. I actually had to do a double take when I saw that. Right? I actually had to go back and rewatch this half-second clip.
Yeah, it's
to make sure.
It's
so
literally
it's bad.
Like all they're doing is like move like. It's not exactly like that, but how it feels like it's like you took a picture of the actors
they just
and
did
just
a tracking.
moved it a little bit and
just
put it into the fucking hole, into the vortex and did like some what do you call it? Adobe special effects or Photoshop special effects?
VFX. It's so funny. And I couldn't believe it.
It was not great. Like at least the CGI feels better.
I mean, like the CGI scene, but just the actress getting sucked into the black hole was just bad, right?
Yeah, it just felt really lifeless as a thing, which is like not great.
Yeah.
All right. So.
But anyway, Tsubasa witnessed someone's about to jump off, and they had to show how, and they had to do this weird camera trick to show how intense it was. I was like, boy, hey. I love how they did a camera that weird pan just for this guy, right?
Yeah, like they just this whole.
I was like, oh man, it's like
I don't know how you call it, like in the
like this whole swoosh, like this whole overhead tracking shot, right?
Yeah, that right. It's just like they try to do it to make it so intense, but then in the next shot, he's just kind of slowly climbing over the fence, and you can kind of tell like. The director's like, okay, just put it over. You're like over the fence. Don't put it all the way, and then stop there, and then we're gonna cut it there. And that's how it feels because it's like, all right, I got it in position. Are you gonna yell cut, and then they cut it, right? And it's just it's not great. It doesn't really follow the what's the term I'm looking for? Like the flow of the action. The flow of the action of the earlier shot. It just feels very very oddly static and just like. He doesn't look motivated to basically.
Yeah, he doesn't look motivated to jump off a building, basically.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was just kind of a lot of stilted action now that I think on it, right? But at least in the beginning shots. But you have him like going like transforming into Inu brother, right? And then passes through the door, and you Sono Ni, right? Just happens to be walking by. And sees him transform and go through the door, right? And so Inu brother very quickly saves the guy from throwing himself off the building. And then she's like, "Hey, Lamau, I'm gonna be coming transformed." And then after doing a faux attack on you, I'm gonna reveal myself. And then you had that moment where they both recognize each other, which is good. I like that they're actually finally interacting because they had that build up with Sonoi and Taru, right? And so now they're coming into here and like we're actually gonna get more between these two, right? So then this is like, and then she's like, "Hey, it's you." It's like, "Oh shit, it's you." I'm really hoping for a Spider-Man meme. It'll happen one day, right? But then she's just kind of like, this is like the moment where it's like, "Hey man, these are how I feel about how people and love mix, and love is kind of shitty, right?" And then he starts going off about like, "Hey man, love is pretty great, that kind of thing." Also, I wanted to mention real quick. He is either really tall or she is really short, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just
but I wasn't sure, right? I wasn't sure it was like the angle they had the shots, right?
Yeah, it was like he just seemed to tower over her, like in that shot. Like I don't know.
She is a small Asian girl, right?
Yeah, there is that, but it's just like I feel like she's your standard height or she's short because he just seems really tall, like really tall.
No, yeah, I wasn't sure if that was done purposely, right? It just was like a purposely placed angle shot, right?
Yeah.
Right to do this, right?
Yeah, but then it's just like in other shots she's like this seems about the right height, so it's like, I feel like it has to be just the camera angle, but it was really weird for a hot second. Right. But then,
right.
He's like, "Hey, love is good," and she's like, "Love is bad." And then
right.
They're having that argument. Also.
Yeah, and he's about to be Hisotsuki, Mr. Suicide Man, right? It's like, and it's all Love's fault and everything.
Yeah,
right.
And then also
I was like, well, that's why she's like, we should kill him now, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's basically like, hey, let's make a bet. It's like, hey, if you can convince him with that love, like convince me by telling him that love will save him, then you know you can save him. But if he turns, I'm gonna fucking kill him. All right, cool.
That's right. Good. I will honor his wish for him. You know, right?
It's like you know what? You have to tell his mental breakdown no, but if that doesn't work, I'll tell it yes.
And look. Apparently, all the goddamn cerebin. It turns out if they want to learn about humans' emotion, they should just become a therapist on BetterHelp.com. I guess. They should have just applied to work for. They should just apply to BetterHelp.com.
You know what's curious to me though is the fact that like if they can look into people's minds and see if they're gonna turn, why not stop them beforehand? That's my thought. It's fine that they don't address it now, but I'm like, why didn't you do this earlier? I felt like you would have saved yourself a lot of headache if by just like going there and taking care of it yourself, and like before it becomes an issue for anyone else and your world.
Right, because that's the thing, right? It's really weird how we find out like how Hisotsukis are trigger. Right, I feel like they don't find out until like literally like I don't know, like the 5 seconds or something before they actually become the Hisotsuki, right? Yeah. So I guess that's why they're not just walking around harassing every single person on the street, like, hey, are you gonna become this Japanese monster?
I mean,
right?
You say that, but you remember you have Sono Za, right? Fucking Sono's out there harassing people constantly, like, hey, how do you laugh? How do you cry? I mean, realistically, they could have harassed people and then finding out, oh, I think he's about to turn. All right, let me just fake laugh and then slash you in the head or something.
That's right. That's true.
But you know, plot hole, maybe? I suppose it would be for another thing. You know.
Right.
But yeah, where were we? Sorry, I kind of derailed.
So Tsubasa was like saying, hey, don't kill yourself, you know, right? Look, one day you, if you kill yourself, one day you will never become Ultraman, you know, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
right.
But like.
By the way, he's our special guest this episode, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah. So the actor that plays what's this character's name? Whoever this week's guy is, right? The guy this week, right? He's played by an actor that previously portrayed an Ultraman character.
Oh, okay, shit. They're all yeah.
Yeah, I think he's from like Ultraman RB, right?
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Yeah,
So people who.
Was it?
Look, I don't know. I've never seen that Ultraman, so.
Damn. And here you are, the tokusatsu guy, and yet you haven't seen.
Oh, look, I never said I was the tokusatsu guy. I just said I know about tokusatsu. You know, right?
I feel like I've been lied to my whole life. This is how it feels. This feels like it's like you used to think it's like, hey man, he's the tokusatsu guy. Then you're like, fuck, he's not the tokusatsu guy. Guess I don't want to tell my mental breakdown. No, what can I fucking do? Okay. We gotta stop with this joke. Okay.
Right.
No, anyway. So yeah, he's.
Anyway, so I think this character's name is not. Is it Yuya? I think this character's name is.
Find it.
Is that his, oh no, that's the actor's name. His name is where is it? Fuck off.
Makoto?
Yeah, Makoto. He's like, hey, stop it. Don't try to kill yourself yet, you know, right? But then it turns out like, oh yeah, no, there's like right, and then Tsubasa's like, boy, hey, I really have to help this guy not kill himself, right? When all I really want to do is find my missing girlfriend, right?
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, but my missing girlfriend did say that, like, well, you should probably help that guy. It's like, you know what? In her memory, even though she's technically alive right now, I should help this guy out. So
I should help this guy off with his weird love problem, right?
Yeah, and so like. They all go back to like I'm assuming it's Makoto's apartment, right?
Yeah.
And then he's just he makes some food, which looks really good, by the way. Fucking like Inuzuka, really good cook.
I mean, to be fair, Inuzuka hasn't had real food in over a year. If you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't been able to eat actual food because he's been on the run. So I guess he's just been eating shitty 7-Eleven food or wherever the fuck he picks out of the trash, right?
Yeah, actually, well, you know what? He can at least afford like a 7-Eleven like Babusa or some shit. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, considering he does have a part-time job, so it helps, I guess, on occasion.
Yeah. And then we find out the reason why his girlfriend doesn't like was she left her to die. Which, if you think about it, it's a pretty good reason for your girlfriend to stop liking you.
Yeah,
you know?
That's kind of like
I die. Right? He makes it sound like, oh man, oh fuck, I can't believe this happened. Like I don't know what was he expecting was gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. It's actually kind of like you ran on her. She's not gonna find that like. I mean, first of all, she's gonna feel very protected. She's not gonna find you're abandoning her any like attractive at all. Like this is a dead relationship in the water, my guy. It's best for you to move on and maybe like look inside yourself and maybe come to terms with it and maybe make yourself better so that something like that doesn't happen again. You know, but I guess he tries to meet up with her again. You know. Right after that.
He's like, yeah, look. Last time I looked like a fucking loser in front of my girlfriend, but this time I cannot look like a fucking loser in front of my girlfriend, right?
Yeah, and then so I guess he tries to talk. Oh wait, well they do like. Inuzuka says, "Oh, I'm gonna formulate a plan," and then as he meets up with her, he's like, "Okay, my plan is I'm gonna disguise myself as a monster and attack you." And then you save her, and then you're back together again, so showing that you've changed. And so they meet up, and Inuzuka's a devil?
Yeah, boy, I love this. Holy shit, this shit is fucking great.
No, like, it's funny as shit, but I'm like, this is not a monster like costume at all, my guy. You're just like
no, it looks so fucking hilariously bad. I fucking love it.
It is fantastic. It is fucking great.
The fact that this was Tsubasa's plan to be like, oh yeah, hey, this is how we'll impress your girlfriend, right? By me dressing like the shitty Spirit Halloween costume, and me pretending to assault her, right?
Yeah, and he has like the stupidest fucking like voice like he uses for this fucking demon dude. Like
right, it's like that.
It's the best.
Right, it's like that fucking quest in Witcher 3 with Dandelion, right? That's what this is. It's that quest in Witcher 3 with Dandelion, right? Where you had to impress, where Dandelion needed your help to impress the random woman, so Garrett has to be.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know the quest I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Yeah, I just can't remember that scenario, but yeah. But don't worry, Jiru, who's happy, walked by like, hey, what's up with this? Why do you look like a guy that should not be near a bunch of kids?
Honestly, he shouldn't be near anybody, considering the fact that he's literally scared everybody. Like, honestly, the best like way I can describe his voice, it kind of reminds me like he's trying to imitate a penguin. That's what it reminds me.
Oh no, it's fucking great. The fact that he makes the stupid sound at every second is amazing, right?
He is so in character. He is so very much in character for
So basically, he knocks the shit out of Tsubasa, right? And then Makoto, once again, ditching his girlfriend, right?
Oh no, he ditches her because did we mention that Jiru came in? Did we mention?
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
cool. Jiru kicks the shit out of Tsubasa.
Yeah,
which is great.
To be fair, he is acting really strange and just very weird in general, just skulking around behind a tree, looking at people. So you know what, I won't fault him for it. But yeah, he gets fucking like, well, sort of suplexed. I don't know what the term would be, but he gets thrown over his fucking shoulder, knocked out. Gets fucking Makoto ditches his girl again. And fucking helps him out and is like, you know what? You should probably get another girlfriend, my guy. And then he's like, but there's no one else like her. But then he starts, of course, Miho, right? Miho fucking walks by, and then Inuzuka ditches the ditcher, and then starts chasing after Miho.
Right.
And then you get like this whole moment where what's her name? Kana, right? I think it was Kana.
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah, the girl. Kana. She's just walking by like a flower shop, which is what like what's his name? Fucking Tsuyoshi.
Kijino.
Is it Tsuyoshi?
Yeah, Tsuyoshi. Yeah, Tsuyoshi. Yeah, Kijino. Whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Tsuyoshi's
right?
just basically.
And he considers, all right, and he's like, oh man, she's pretty, but not as pretty as my wife that I married, who's my wife. You know, right?
Right.
Right. Because his entire fucking personality is like he has a wife.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He's just like, man, that girl's pretty, but not like my wife, of course. You know, as he pushes up.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Fuck. I just fucking love it. I still can't get over the fact that he's in this fucking outfit, right? He's like for like this, right? And because Kijo's like Shiyoshi's like, what the fuck is this? You look like a real idiot all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, honestly, and it's like, oh yeah, but look, I just found Natsumi. Where is she? It's like, oh well, I did see a pretty girl walk down there, and then fucking is like, okay, thanks, I'll go. And then of course Miho is just like in the flower shop. Of course,
like any good romantic comedy, right? It's the wrong girl and the correct girl walks out right afterwards, right? If only he decided to wait like another 2 seconds, this could have been avoided.
Yeah, honestly. And then you know, fucking.
And then we just come to probably my favorite bit in the episode.
Where he's just like running along the fucking bridge, just scaring every single fucking person on there because he's looking at everyone. He's like,
the fact that he's making the stupid quack sound the entire time as well, right?
It's so fucking great. It's so good.
It's so fucking dumb. He's just actually making that, like, if you're just, the fact that also he doesn't even run normally. He's running
in character as the fucking devil or whatever. That's how he's portrayed this devil fucking character. He's like, wah, fucking hunched over, just like he looks like he's about to jab somebody with the fucking trident that he has. Like, wah. It's just like so fucking dumb as shit, dude.
Right?
Oh my god. But yeah, like he gets heat stroke fucking like looking at every woman and seeing like fucking Natsumi in every fucking head, right? Also in bobblehead form, which is kind of fucking weird as shit.
in big head mode, basically.
Yeah, big head
mode,
right?
Hey, this shows you that Tsubasa was raised on GoldenEye, all right? His favorite game as a kid was GoldenEye on the N64.
Oh my god, yeah. Big head mode all the way. But no, fucking he walks out in the middle of a fucking street. And he's almost
before he gets saved by
Tsuyoshi.
by Tsuyoshi, and then Makoto comes out, and then he finally explained his back. We finally get his backstory, right, about what happened to me, which I actually thought they weren't gonna actually explain. Right, I was like, oh, okay, they actually explained what happened, what happened to him and me and Natsumi and everything, right?
Yeah, because
and it just turns out one night, a bunch of fucking origami attacked them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so which is interesting because I thought like were they not sealed up by this point? But I guess they were pretty sneaky about it. But you know, we're getting more overtures of like who the main villain is. So which is nice, you know, which is fine.
To be fair, I don't like that it's swan origami, right? Because we saw Miho Natsumi, whatever the fuck, made a cat, right, in her episode.
Yeah,
right?
like it was a cat. Like that's what I remember it being. I don't know,
so it's really weird the fact that swan origami inserted herself into her mouth, right?
Yeah, like the thing is, I always assumed like how I assumed everything was kind of going was like we probably had like 3 different bestials, right? And that each bestial was in charge of like certain aspects of like the origami that was shown earlier. Like there's one bestial was cat, one bestial was penguin, one bestial was crane or swan or whatever it is, right? And so like then I figured like that's why we get like so many people who are using different origami because they're in control of those people. Like those are the minions, and then the bestials are like the generals or whatever. Right. But this kind of throws it out the water, I guess, because now it seems like because it's implied that like earlier in earlier episode that like Miho / Natsumi was like probably like a soldier or like a grunt soldier of like the cat origami, right? But then you get like you see like in this episode, it's actually with the crane. So I'm like, are we dealing with one bestial? What's going on with this now? Like, it's just kind of confusing because it feels like they're like what they visually established as a rule is thrown out the window in this episode here. So it's just kind of like a little annoying. But yeah, his whole acting troupe is basically overtaken by fucking like crane origami. And
right.
And he just how did he just gets lucky and just waking up, right?
Right, yeah, before before it inserts himself to the mouth like yum 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 yum, right?
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but then don't worry, Natsumi wakes up and then she once again gets attacked by bad CGI fucking black hole. Once again, it's real funny how they repeat this clip again. And then we found out that the beast was like, oh yeah, hey, keep this quiet for a year, and then you get to see her again, which I'm like, has he been keeping this quiet? He keeps talking about how he needs to find her, but I guess the beast was like, yeah, hey, just don't mention the giant black hole that took her, you know? You can mention your girlfriend disappear, just don't bring up the giant black hole that took her.
Or the fact that, you're the other troop, or I thought the other troop would have disappeared, but they're around, I guess, right? Or were they?
Mm-hmm.
No, they slept through the whole thing apparently. But I'm just like, but from here I'm just kind of confused as to why the police are involved exactly, right? Like, because honestly, I always kind of no. The more I think on it, maybe it makes sense by just implication alone. Because I was gonna
right, yeah, because he can't tell them how Natsumi disappeared, right, to the police.
Right, and
so they assume that it's foul play.
Right, because he did say, now that I remember, that the rest of his troop are still asleep, if I recall. I don't know if that's because he's saying like, oh yeah, they're all still asleep. Also especially to this day, I think it was.
Yeah.
I'm just going to. They still are to this. Yeah, they're still asleep. Okay, no. Yeah, so like, he's like literally their only lead into what the fuck happened to their troop. Okay, no, that makes more sense now. That's
right.
But yeah, Tsuyoshi gets like the whole like, okay, so now we figured that out. But of course they don't know about the bestial, so they think maybe the Cerebrans are involved, right? But then fucking of course Inuzuka is like, I still want to see I still want to see Natsumi, and then of course Tsuyoshi's like, oh, but I want to see my wife now too, and then he literally runs off. That's him gone. That's him gone for like probably like the good.
That's right. I haven't brought up the fact that I have a wife for the last 3 minutes. Right?
Yeah, honestly.
I need to remind everyone I have a wife.
God, yeah, and then as soon as he's gone, she like Sononi, right, fucking pops up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then she's just like, hey man, you should probably give up on your love, man. That's right. Look,
I will. Let me gaslight you now too. Right? Yeah. That's the thing about this show. It's gaslighting, right?
Yeah. It's gaslighting the show. Where everyone was just kind of lying.
Look, a healthy relationship can only be built by gaslighting. Yeah, and then it turns out, so then we find the full backstory about what happened between Kana and Makoto. I was like, she was a fucking idiot, all right? Like, she was about to be murdered by the monster. She was like, I really want my wallet, for some fucking reason, like, right?
You really should have just dropped it, honestly, especially
considering you should have just dropped this out. I don't. Right, so is it a dick move that Makoto ran away from you? Yes, right, but you're also an idiot for like, I really want my wallet.
That is true.
Right? So, like, her argument isn't very...
like, you really should have just abandoned the purse from the get-go and run, too.
Right? Like all that stuff could be replaced. Is it going to be tedious to get a new driver's license? Is it going to be tedious to call all your credit card companies and say, yeah, hey, I was almost assaulted by a Japanese monster, right?
She just...
I like to report my card is lost. Right.
Oh my god, yeah. But it's just like, of course, after getting the fucking like Inuzuka it turns out in the flashback, like her fucking thing is like, oh yeah, I fell in love with another man, and the person who saved me was Inuzuka, who good guy all around, pushes the monster out the way, also helps her with the purse, which I'm like,
which now that if you look at it. she was making it worse for herself. Like I don't know why. Like she had no reason to pull it because all you had to do was push it, right? You had to just fucking just grab it, but she was pushing by the strap, right? Like pulling it by the strap, when all you had to do was push the actual one. So she's just another fucking idiot, basically.
Well, yeah, right? And then, God, what boggles my mind though is this, like, after she gets rescued, like, it makes sense, she falls in love with the rescuer, it's fine, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But then it comes out like, I want to know who it was.
Yes. So are we gonna talk about the bedroom now?
Yes, we are talking about the bedroom and how the fact that after she finds out that her savior was a fugitive, instead of getting worried about the fact that he's a potential criminal, right? And again, I understand, like, the fact that you can overlook it because he saved you and everything, and so, like, there must be some complicated reasoning behind that. She instead becomes very obsessive. Pages upon pages upon pages upon pages of his, like, fucking mugshot, like, saying this is a wanted criminal.
Is it mugshot? It would be a criminal sketch. It would be like his wanted poster, right?
Yeah, like his wanted poster. Yeah, I just don't recall the term. His wanted poster. Mm-hmm. And puts it all over her fucking room. Right. Like, it goes on
and
the
here's
walls.
the biggest crime of this episode, right?
Uh-huh.
I cannot buy this pillowcase on premiumbandai.com, right? You want to know how I know that? I can't buy the pillowcase and the sheet with Tsubasa's fucking criminal sketch, because I went to premiumbandai.com and looked it up to see. And you cannot buy this fucking pillowcase or the blanket. I actually got real annoyed with that for some reason, right? Because I know that Shoei is so fucking cheap, and they will merchandise anything to make a quick dollar, right? And I thought, this is so fucking stupid that they actually have to fucking make this into a real product. But no, they actually did it. I'm actually annoyed with that.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, so then Sonoza and Sononi shows up, right, and attack him, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember fucking what happened. Because they just show up out of nowhere, right? Or
Yeah, they just randomly show out of nowhere and attack him.
I mean, like, at least for Sononi it makes sense, because I think a scene before, like, she was trying to, like, turn Makoto into, like, a fucking Hitsusuki, right? But, then he's like, oh, yeah, love, and then he literally just runs off, and then the whole other scene happens, right? But then Sonoza shows up, right? And he's kind of like...
out of nowhere, right? And he just starts attacking him.
Honestly, I was legit waiting for, like, the moment where, like... Because he was in an acting troupe, I was waiting for a moment where Inuzuka was actually going to be helpful and teach him how to actually laugh and fucking cry, right? But then Sononi comes in and is like, oh, yeah, hey, by the way, he's, like, Inu brother. And then, fucking, he's like, oh, you are? Time to fucking kill you, right? So he transforms and just fucking, like, like, throwing hands at fucking Inuzuka, right? And then, fucking, because he's in the life and death situation, also kinda fucking ecstatic that he's there, right? Even though he's getting beat the fuck up. She sees him transform into Inu brother, and then she's just like, she has this whole moment where she's like, he's a dog, and then she's just, she fucking, so then the twist happens, I guess, where, like, she's fucking devastated that he turns into a dog, and it becomes the monster of the fucking week.
Yeah, that's right. All right, William. All right, well, and he's the Jet Man, Hitsuzuki, right?
Oh, really?
He's the Jet Man.
Really?
All right, William, it's time to play our favorite game every week.
Oh, no.
How does this week's Hitsuzuki relates to the Sentai theme?
Okay. Is it the love triangle? Is it really the love triangle? Was this the...
Yep.
Yeah, okay, well, at least it ties into fucking Jetman in some way, because that was pretty
right,
prominent.
at least it's actively making sense, unlike the other Hitsuzuki, right?
Yeah, because the whole season was love genre, where literally everyone was in fucking love with Kaori, except for, like, fucking, what was it, like, Crane Blue or something? I don't remember what she was, but yeah, fucking, you get fucking, Yellow Owl, fucking, Black Condor and Red Falcon all pining after White Swan, and it's so like, why is everyone in love with her? Why? The whole fucking love triangle, and then there's a whole fucking issue with Red Falcon and his past love. I think her name was like Ray or some shit, right? Where she was on the enemy fucking team, and then there was a whole little bit. God, it was a whole bunch of fucking love triangles, that shit. Because then you get Kaori over Red Falcon, but then she goes to Black Condor, but then Black Condor was like, I'm kind of not feeling you anymore, so then Kaori goes back to fucking like Red Falcon or what? God, it was a whole fucking love triangles everywhere. Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah. We might keep going on your Jetman rant.
No, it's okay. We don't need to, like, as much as I love the drama, like the moment they brought Yellow out and was like, okay, really, he's in love with her too, and he was like the weakest like reason for loving her, and then they realized that too, and then got him with like with a childhood friend that like later on in the fucking season, so he's a non-issue.
Well, what's still going on? He's still
they fucking killed off Guy just so that you don't have to resolve the love triangle in some meaningful way.
We're having a real episode right now about
okay, no, we're done. We're out of here. We're out of the rant. We're back into the fucking show.
He will never recover from
anyway,
this,
so fucking so she turns into a fucking monster.
For him,
and then
he's not having it.
I'm gonna end this right now. I'm going to stop the recording and leave right now if I don't stop hearing that fucking shit. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh god. Yes.
Are you done with her mental breakdown?
Look. Wait. You need to tell me. You need to tell me before it comes back on. You need to tell me before.
Oh boy. Hey. Look, boy. I'll tell you how to solve your mental breakdown after you pay me in advance my $300.
All right. I'll pay you in $300.
I don't give away my therapist secret for free.
Would you accept this? Would you accept this IOU, sir?
Oh, hold on. Is there a picture of a monkey on this IOU?
Hold on. I got you one better. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, just Google something.
There you go. That's what I'm giving you. Okay. That's the best.
Okay. I thought you were actually going to Google image and looking for a fucking picture. It's okay.
Look,
So then Taro and the rest of the gang show up. Right, this episode, and they show up really fucking late to the point where I forgot they were in the show. Right?
Yeah, honestly.
I honestly thought they weren't gonna be featured in this episode. I thought this was literally just gonna be like a Tsubasa episode, right?
Yeah, I mean, considering like it was very heavily focused on him, like I wouldn't have blamed them for it. But the way they came in was fucking great. I'm not gonna lie.
Hilarious. It's like yeah, because apparently it's like the normal people that carries him every week are on break this week or something.
They're on strike. You know, they haven't been paid.
Oh, are they unionizing right now? Is that what's going on?
It's one of two things, okay? He either died and they couldn't get paid their wages, so they just quit the fucking job, or when he died, they all died too, and so they just haven't been rescued. They can't help him out with the palanquin, so he's just.
Oh, is that what's going on? Jeez.
Okay, it's one of the two. Okay, I'm betting more the latter than the former, but you know. But fucking they all transform and they start helping out by fighting out like the Hitsu Tsuki and everything, right? And then you get like Jiru come in where he transforms, and then he transforms.
Yeah, in a stupid little fucking bad CGI avatar, and then we just casually show up a new alter this week, right? We show up his new fucking form with the gear, which I don't think we don't even know if he even owns this gear, right?
He got it last episode, didn't he?
No, he got the Zoo Ranger gear, right? So he comes in using the ninja gear, right? Which I don't think we established that he actually owns.
I don't think so either. I assumed it was last episode, but if it wasn't last episode,
he got the Dragon Ranger because he uses this episode to transform into him and everything. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, so he transforms into the Dragon Ranger from Zoo Ranger, right? Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, the Green Ranger, and he plays his stupid little flute song to distract them, and then everyone kills him.
Yeah,
and then everyone defeats Makoto and everything, but not before he transforms into a giant monster, you know.
Right. Well, no, it was Kana that transformed.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, it was Kana. Because Kana was like, I was like, oh no, the love of my life, the new love of my life was a dog this whole time. Oh no, transform.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah.
So yeah, they defeat they all defeat Kana and everything, and then you get like and afterwards where like Inuzuka's like out and about on the street, or not street, like in fucking sidewalk, whatever the fucking place is. And you see like Kana and Makoto back together again. Also, they really should reanalyze their relationship, because like it's probably not the healthiest thing, considering like they may have not solved their issues from the last monster.
And what do you mean? They got matching shirts. That's how you know. That's how you know that the relationship is better. It's when you buy. It's when you buy one of those that says, "She belongs to me. I belong to him." You know, it's like one of those stupid cringe couple shirts that you get targeted ads on Facebook for, right?
Yeah,
right. Honestly. And that if you mention it enough time next to your phone, that their phone will pick it up, and then it start hitting you with targeted ads about it, right? I hope that my phone that's next to me doesn't pick up me talking about cute couple shirts. Right? And then I get targeted ads for it, right?
Yeah.
That would be a shame, because I'm definitely not in the market for cute couple shirts. One for me, one for her, right?
Yeah, let's hope not. You don't get any.
Yeah, let's hope I don't get any ads, because I don't own any cute couple shirts to wear, right?
Oh my god. But yeah, then we get like, aside from the cute couple shirts, then we get like a teaser of like what will potentially be like the next villain, right? The next
yeah.
I like. Is there a term for like is this like just enemy ranger or whatever
Evil ranger? You could call it evil ranger, right? Like the general term is just evil ranger, right?
Yeah, we get a scene where we see.
Yeah, who's in like the same dimensional plane that the Cerebin are in, right?
Yeah, and he's like chilling in like a water tank or some shit for some reason.
That's right. He's waiting to be awoken, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
But
so we get the tease for next week's enemy, Murasami, basically, right?
Oh, is it?
Which is a double pun entendre, right?
Oh my god, of course it is. Because when is it not? Right.
Of course. Look, that's the thing. Look, once you look at Japanese words long enough, right? You realize that everything is just puns on words, right? Japan loves doing that shit, right? They cannot stop having puns within Japanese words, right?
Oh, I'm getting
right.
Hold on. Yeah, let's you keep talking. Someone's at my door.
What is that? I wonder who could be at Williams' door. I hope it's someone for him to have cute couple shirts to wear with, That would be great, right? I hope he doesn't get any targeted ads for a couple shirts for him to wear. Right? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't think his phone can pick up my fucking audio. So my audio's not picking this shit up. Right? Boy, I hope my phone doesn't show me with any more weird, cute couple shirts, targeted ads of any kind. Okay, William, say that back. I thought that bit would have lasted long enough for him to come back, but it's definitely hasn't, and he's still not back yet. Right? Yeah, so anyway, I think Don Dragu transforming into Six Ranger is fucking stupid, right? And it's really fucking unneeded, right? But then again, we do have the other Ranger transforming into past other Ranger, which I unironically forgot up until this point, because they stopped doing that, right? So that's pretty weird that they brought it back again. Should probably bring that back up with William once he gets back from wherever the fuck he's at, right? Oh, he is still not back yet, so I don't know how much filler I can last regarding this before he comes back.
Okay, what?
Okay, yeah. So anyway, so hey, so I completely forgot that the Rangers can transform into past Ranger in this show until this episode again, when Don Dragoku, right, transforms into the Green Ranger, right? I was like, oh yeah, right, I forgot they could do that. They stopped doing that like 5 episodes ago, ever since they got their stupid robot powers.
No. Wait, really?
Yeah, I legitimately forgot they could transform into past Ranger until this episode. Okay, they stopped doing it, right?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh my. Oh wow. No, they had a whole few episodes where they just didn't do that because they were going through that arc, right, where
Because all they did was because they just kept transforming into the stupid superhero samurai cyber squad version instead.
Yeah, they just didn't.
Right, and then I legitimately thought, right, when I was born, I was like, man, that's really weird how you can just randomly transform into a past ranger like that. And then I had to remember, never mind, they can actually do that. Wait, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot that they can unironically actually do that. Okay. Huh. That's something that they can do.
At least they brought it back, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But is that all we have?
Oh yeah, no. But we're going back to what I was saying before about Japanese words and stupid word per.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know if we want to save it for next week or if you want to know it now, right?
Maybe we should save it for next week only because
you want to save it for next week? All right.
Because it'll be actually featuring the character.
Yeah, because he is showing up, right? Hey, but Murasame is showing up next week. Who could it be? Right? Who's this mysterious evil ranger that's purple showing up as? Right? He's literally just a purple recolor, which I think is hilarious. Right?
Yeah, honestly. But I mean, recolors are the name of the game, right?
Yeah. Look. When you don't have enough money, but you have a few paint cans, spray paint laying around, that's all you need, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. That's this week's episode. Coronavirus is still a thing. Watch as wear a mask. Get your shots. The booster's a thing now. Okay, thanks. Bye.